mandatory for every project. So those all things we need to set. Okay, and in the project, for how many jobs we need to give access to the users. Not all the all the jobs, only some particular jobs we can give access. So these are like user level properties. And no deletion we should give or not. Deletion properties we should give or not. Those all things we are going to do by using administrator client component. We can set the projects, we can set the passwords also. So like this we can do some admin activities by using administrator client component. So this administrator is from up to 7.5 we have only the desktop one, only the desktop administrator. But from 8 onwards we can see this WebSphere. 8 version we can see these all components are introduced from 8 version. Okay, from 8 version means IBM introduced those all components. Okay, and coming to this administrator, we have a web level and desktop level also. Okay, and after creating some users and projects and assigning these users to the projects, okay, we go for designer. So I mean there is no order. I'm not talking like after administrator only you can go, but after creating the user only you can access the design. Okay, so once I'm showing you the login page of the designer client component, the same thing looks in the same thing will look in the administrator also. See, the first thing is saying like host name. What is this host name is in the sense nothing but the server name or a computer name. If you go for this image, see this is the server address, whereas I am giving the host. Means to access this repository or an engine which are in the server components, which are the server components or which are the server, if you want to access, we go for we give the host name first. So this is up to here we say this is the host name. And what is this 9080? I'll talk about that. But before to that, I'll show you this host name. See, whereas my system is client and my system is also a server. So that's why my computer name, if you see, the same thing will be there. So which acts like server also. Okay, see my computer name. This is the one. So this will be one. So whereas this server we are hitting to get the access from the repository. Okay. So I'll just go to the basic of administrator. See, the login page will be the same. Once you create this administrator, I mean by using administrator, create a project. It is going to save this project. But where it is going to save in the sense the administrator request will be sent to the repository by web services to engine first. Engine will take care and it will store in the repository. Repository is what? Repository is a database. What database? In the sense it is a DB2 database which will store the data stage, projects, users, jobs and logs. Lot of things we see here to it saves in the repository. Okay, so in this repository how it is going to save? See here the project name, username, assigned to the project and the job name. Only just for simply, for example, I given these things. Okay, so project name P1, username U1, and assigned P1 is assigned for U1, and after that project name the other one is P2. Like this, how many projects we have, those many records we have, and this also storing in a format of columns and rows. So this is a repository we call, and this repository name we call it as XMeta. So sometimes the people will ask you in interviews, have you worked on XMeta tables? No, because that is very high level. We don't use it. We don't work on that. Okay, but it will store in XMeta table format. What is this XMeta? Is nothing but your repository database. Repository database in the sense database, whatever you do by the client components, those all things are going to install in your, save in your repository. So this database can be any database like Oracle, Teradata, SQL Server, any database you can make it. But by default, IBM provides DB2. Okay, so I told you yesterday, the 8.0 version is failure version. Why? Because This database up to 7.5, it is a file system. It is a file system. But after that, IBM acquired, immediately changed it into DB2 database. So the people who are using until that day, those all people got refused this change, because the database cannot be the database, because the database cannot be I mean, if they want to maintain the data stage, again they want to purchase the database. So all the people got refused. In that case, what happened? IBM immediately stopped this 8.0 and released 8.1. What the change it did is, it made the file system as it is, and it newly introduced the repository, database repository. So now both are there. So the people who are using the file system, they will be using the file, and the people who are newly taking this tool, they are taking this repository. So 8.1 version is the one which is very immediately it got released. Very immediately it got released from IBM. Okay. So 8.0 is the failure because of this single what do we say, for this particular change. Okay. So now, after by using administrator, we created projects, we can created users, and those users are assigned to the projects. And now log in into the designer. So how can I log in? By giving the host name. Okay, this is the host name and server name that I given. And what is this 9080 is the port ID. It is a port ID. Port ID in the sense instance unique ID. Instance unique ID. For example, the same 9.1 version, I have two licensed files, two licenses. But whereas the license will not be shown every time, the license key will not be shown every time, and but the instance should be have a uniqueness. So the instance which is having 9080 is the uniqueness. So if you have multiple instances in your same server, we can make a difference. The same version of the same version, we can make the difference from you by using this port ID. So by default, one is the one which is 9080. Normally when you are doing installation, there is one step where you can choose the port ID also. So this is only the particular instance 9080 is the one which is by default one, but you can choose any other also. We have a lot of list we'll have. At the installation time, there is one step. Okay. So next, the username and the password. I created using the administrator, which username and password U1 and U1. So once you give this U1 and U1 here, what will happen? And click on this project. So which project is viewed? P1. Only the P1 project. See, for example, assume that this is Ravana and Ravana. I given U1 and U1 for example, and the project name is Ravana here, but assume that P1. If my valid username and password, when I try to view the projects, if I am giving the valid, if I am a valid user only, it will show me the list of projects. Okay, how this list of projects are shown to me? Because the request from the designer to web service to engine to database, it will check whether this user is valid user or not, and whether he can access this project or not. So once if he is a valid user, then it will show me the list of projects. So for example, if I give a wrong username and password, for example, I am giving something more. So if you try to click on projects, it will not show me the projects, it will throw an error. Okay, so even it will not show me the projects. So here if I see now, I given the correct project, it show me the correct user password, it will show me the project. Okay, so this is the way that we log in into the designer. And after logging into the designer, what we can do?